Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm a 21-year-old cisgendered white girl who loves talking about movies and TV. It has been a while. I'm very sorry that I haven't been able to do my G-Views. I was at university and I stupidly did not bring my camera. And I've also just I've also had a lot of work to do, write my essays and boring uni stuff like that. But I want to make this G-Views talking about a film called Your Name, whilst also talking about kind of my favourites, or like the films and TV shows I'd watched of 2020, and kind of my quick thoughts about my favourites and those I didn't like. So let's get on with the video. Yeah, so it's kind of weird being back. I've missed you guys. I've missed doing G-Views. I missed being on this channel. But for talking about the things and the TV shows and films I've watched in 2020, God, 2020 was a year. I'm trying to remember all the ones I've watched, but I'm obviously going to miss loads out. But kind of the main ones which stand out to me are Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I really enjoyed it. Amazing performances by Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman is undeniably the star of the film, and it is extremely sad watching his final performance, but it is very good. Soul was amazing. I'd give Soul 9 out of 10. It really spoke to me as someone who kind of doesn't really know what they want to do in life. Him trying to figure out what his purpose is it spoke to me. It was very heartfelt. It looked beautiful. Amazing voice actors as well. So yeah, I'd definitely give Soul 9 out of 10. I actually watched Sonic the Hedgehog. My friends like to think that I have a weird obsession with Sonic the Hedgehog. I used to watch the TV show when I was a kid, and I used to just really like it. I especially love Shadow. I hope he's going to be the second one. God, when you crush on a hedgehog, is that weird? I actually surprisingly enjoyed it. Jim Carrey is amazing, so eccentric, and it brought me back to like the Riddler, Jim Carrey. I mean, that's not the best example. The Dumb and Dumber, like very exaggerated, The Mask, Jim Carrey. So I actually really like that. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. It's good for the backgrounds. I legit cannot remember most of the films I've watched this year. But TV show, The Crown was incredible. Amazing. The 4 series, 10 out of 10. Fantastic. Diana. Also, I now have like an obsession with Joss O'Connor. He was like the British Adam Driver, so I'm like obsessed. The Boys season 2, I loved. The Mandalorian season 2, I loved. That was amazing. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you guys need to watch, and I need Baby Yoda or Grogu. I need him in my life. I do have little slippers with his face on, but they're at uni. I would bring this camera to uni actually, so I might give you a little show of that. I'll have a very different setup, probably a lot of mould in the back. Watched Bridgerton, which was kind of like alright. I mean, it's very juicy, a lot of sex scenes, a lot. Really fit guy, the Duke, Simon. But yeah, he's beautiful. I've also been finishing Archer. I'm on season 11. It is really good. One of my favourite animations because it is funny and it's quick and you just watch in the background. It's kind of that perfect late night TV show to just like binge watch loads of episodes, and there aren't too many episodes per season, so you can really go through everything very quickly. Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek as well is one of my favourite shows. David! Ew, David the baby. My impressions are spot on. Rick and Morty as well. They had the 4th season part 2 came out. Love Rick and Morty. Excellent, so funny. I want more episodes. Another really good show was The Queen's Gambit. That was amazing with Anya Taylor-Joy. I watched that with my housemates and it was like surprisingly good, and I've never wanted to be a chess player more in my entire life. I used to really like playing chess, but then I realised I'm not very good at it, so I cut it out. And then I'd probably say the best thing I ever watched of 2020 was this film called The Prom. I'm kidding. The Prom was the worst thing I ever watched in my entire life. me and my housemates, we cut it off halfway through. It was the most painful thing. It was like having your eyes gouged out. It was excruciatingly painful to watch James Corden be so offensive to gay people, to gay men, exuding every stereotype there is about being a gay man. It was just offensive, and he can't sing and he can't act, and I hated everyone, so we stopped. Okay, so now for the main bit of the review, I want to talk about a film I watched a few days ago called Your Name. It's a Japanese animation, and the director is Makoto Shinkai. Hopefully I haven't pronounced the person's name wrong. But it came out in 2016, but I think it like got released, the American or the dubbing, a bit later. But I just recently watched it on Netflix. It's been on my list for quite some time, and it is so beautiful. Like, this movie is a masterpiece of cinematography, of colours, of storytelling, of music. The musical score is gorgeous. So the story focuses on two characters, Mitsuha, the girl, and
Taki 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 Rumba,
Taki, the guy. And it tells their how their two stories connect with one another. Like, they do a reversal where she wakes up in his body and he wakes up in her body, and they have to live their lives, and then they write notes to each other about what they did, and then you get this massive revelation later on about how they're able to connect, and to do with this amazing comet coming down into this little small town. It's about saving this town from the comet, and how it relates to time, and about a bond and a connection which is beyond time. It's just really beautiful. It's Your Name full stop as well. It's not just your name, it's Your Name full stop. It is just incredibly beautiful. The shots of the sweeping landscapes, the comets, the colours used are so bright and vibrant. The way the camera moves around, it's like you're part of the scenery as well. Like, it's just almost like it's like live action, but obviously it's not, but it's filmed like it was. It's not just standard 2D animation. It's just incredible, and the connection between the two characters, and how this connection transcends beyond time and beyond location, and how they always find each other, and how they can't remember each other's names, which is like me, because I can never remember anyone's name. The film is not too long as well. I think it's like an hour and a half. It's honestly such a good watch. It's definitely one of my favourite films so far of the year, even though it came out ages ago, but I really loved it. I'll probably give it a 9 out of 10. Just because I'm a huge fan of Japanese animation. They just make stellar films which are really mature and it expand upon really complex things, but do it just so beautifully, and just amazing storytelling. So yeah, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. So anyway guys, I hope you liked this weird G views. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be talking to you guys and sharing what I've been loving. If you guys have any other TV or films you would like me to watch, make sure to put it in the comment section below, where I also link my previous video, which I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was my Tenet review, or maybe it was something else, but I'll put that in the link down in the description box below. Also make sure to check out my Twitter and my Instagram, which will also be in the description box below, and also it will be in my YouTube header, so make sure to go on that. Guys, I hope you're staying safe during this weird time. Again, I guess this weird time's been like a year now, but yeah. Stay safe, stay COVID negative, and yeah, I hopefully will see you soon.